those of you who don't know, maybe you only played Super Metroid and didn't play this one. Metroids 1 and 3, you realize are in the same world, right?
Yep.
Some people might forget that. That's why they're...
Exactly.
Then again, a lot of people played Super probably didn't play the original Metroid game.
Or they did, and they probably gave up an hour or two in because...
I willed myself through it. Then again, I think I used a guide. I think I tried to do what I could. I was like, no, I'm going to get a guide.
Some people will call me a pansy for not actually, going out of my way to try.
And I was inviting them down the other way.
Like, for not going, to put in the effort to play the original game, but there's only so much BS that I can personally take.
Yeah, I even went back. I remember I played Samus Returns for my channel, and then I immediately did freaking Metroid 2 Return of Samus. I hated it so much.
Because the improvements are just too grand.
Yep.
After, like, Super Metroid, there's no real way of being able to go back.
Yep. Having to go out of your way to swap your beam weapons because you only have one at a time.
Yep, or... not being able to grab ledges. The fact that you don't have a damn map to work with.
Yeah, not having a map.
Not having a map is rough.
Yeah.
I know someone would say, like, well, you can just draw your own, but it's like, I mean, you could.
Yeah.
But
I want to say there might have been an issue in Nintendo Power that had a map for the original Metroid.
there probably was.
I think.
Nintendo Power.
I know original Zelda had a map included in the game, I think. But I'm pretty sure Nintendo Power had one for the original Metroid.
Now that you mention it, I do remember the one for Zelda. Well, I say that, but I was never really big on the NES gaming.
Yeah.
I was more into the SNES stuff, so...
Oh, we could have played Zelda 2! Damn it! Oh, we haven't even played Zelda 1 yet.
That is true.
Another time.
Do I need to substitute my...
They should remake Zelda 1.
You know, you're not entirely wrong.
They remade Link's Awakening and both the Nintendo 64
I'm still
Zelda
waiting
games,
for my full...
and remastered all the 3D ones that were after the Nintendo 64 ones. Yeah, I just realized they remastered all the 3D Zelda games.
Yeah.
Even Breath of the Wild with Tears of the Kingdom.
You know, when you say it like that as a joke. But it could be better.
Yeah. You would hope. One would hope.
One would hope. I would hope at least.
And again, like I said, I saw they showed a lot of comparison clips of the map being similar. I was just like, uh-oh. We having a Link Between Worlds again?
I don't mind that. Like I said, I'm the guy
I just don't want the map to be very samey. That's what turned me off a little bit from Link Between Worlds. Like, it was good, but I'd rather just go back and play Link in the Past myself.
Thank you.
Yep, you just gotta hold forward and you get to a ledge.
And I'm almost
Oh
there.
yeah, the other thing with hard difficulty, they add more enemies. Like there are the seahorse things that shoot fire in this room on hard.
Oh god.
And it makes it very hard to get through this room without taking any damage. So I forgot, there are some added enemies on hard. Oh, and also, if you're curious about easy, yeah, basically you just take half damage. That's all easy does. And there might be a few less enemies.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
freeze enemies in place.
Yep, you can stand on frozen enemies. Very similar to how it works in all the 2D games. Yep, heal yourself. Please. But I will say this. Going on easy! You probably don't want to play the game on easy because there are multiple endings to this game. Ending screens, rather. If you play on easy, you can only get one.
Yep. The very basic one.
Where you have to get... You can potentially get another 4 on normal, and the last 3 on hard. So there's 8 total. Once we get close to the end of the game, I'll go over the conditions for them. But yeah, basically... So the way you'd have to play the game, you would think 8 times to get all the endings. If you're crafty, you may only need to play through like 4 times, if you know what you're doing.
Yep.
I hope you like going to Norfair. Come back to Brickstar and go down this elevator. Are you fucking kidding me? Suck it up. Go fight this thing. Oh god! Kraid. Oh yeah, possibly the best rendition of this fight.
Yep.
I was gonna say before Dread, I think I like this one better. Oh, the one in Dread was fantastic.
And again, it's been a long time since we actually get the opportunity to see Kraid, so... To see him finally show up in a game after so long.
Yep. Also, there's an item in this room. Shoot across. May as well do this so you don't have to backtrack as much.
Yeah. That is also another nice thing about the map, is that it tells you if there's an item in the area.
Yeah, I will say, that was something I was a little annoying about. Frickin' Super, oh, you're gonna go the path up there to go down to the bottom of this room! That's a speedrun path. You basically freeze that guy and then morph ball bomb jump your way up there in order to go to a path that leads to the bottom of the room.
Like I said, I ain't the biggest speedrunner, so...
Wait for that thing to jump up. Now you should be good. Oh, it's not high enough.
Nope.
There we go. Perfect. But yeah, oh, it just reminds, just playing this again when I COVID, I was having such a good time playing this game. I really was.
Like I said, the thing about Metroid games, like I said, is just they're all generally consistent when it comes to their quality.
A lot of them feel similar. Like, some you could say once you play one, you play them all. But at the same time, there's a reason I see this as like the pinnacle of the Metroidvania genre, as it were. Because, you know, they set a standard, especially Super Metroid, and, you know, they've typically been the ones to do it best.
Yep. There have been exceptions.
Yeah, some of your standouts. Some people like the Shantae games. There are a lot of other indie ones, such as Hollow Knight,
I
that some
played
people
one
really
in
like.
particular recently that kind of does carry the spirit a lot like Metroid. That I like Mummy Demastered.
Oh yeah, that was also a Way Forward game, coincidentally enough.
Yep. And that's actually a very good Metroid
Way
game.
Forward is pretty good at Metroidvanias if my love for the Shantae series is anything to go by.
Yeah. I like the Shantae games as well.
I think the best one of that series is probably the one that did the fusion style approach.
Yeah, Pirate's Curse.
Yep.
So, I'm the weird guy who also has a soft spot for capturing the hero.
Okay, yeah. That's third for me. I do like it though. Now,
Like,
did you finish Seven Sirens here or no?
I haven't even started Seven Sirens.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So-
I do like that one more, though. The open world can turn people off. Well, I say open world, but the open feeling map can have people turn off a little bit from it.
Okay.
But I still like it a lot.
Like I said, Shantae's another series where it's like you can't really go wrong with every game you play.
Oh,
Except
the
maybe
first one
one's
is
kind of archaic though, so...
The second one's also slightly archaic if you play the later games, but that one set a standard for what the Shantae games would be, that making it stand out amongst the indie scene.
Yep, one of the indie icons.
But yeah, one of the big ones everybody says is one of the best Metroidvanias now is Hollow Knight, which I talked to you about before, Prime 3.
Yep.
I'll say, if you haven't getting it, I would recommend doing it. Just know it is kind of a Souls-like in a way, but don't let that turn you off of it. It's actually pretty competent in its game design. It's also pretty big. Just, you know.
I'll be back for you later.
Yep. Hollow Knight can be frustrating if you don't know how to handle the combat. It is surprisingly deep, though.
Yeah.
I'm just not as big a fan as a lot of super fans are.
Well, I don't actually see it if I can...
Oh, I was gonna say, you should have shot the first one, because you could have gotten up there. Oh, bomb jumping, you knew how to do more bomb jumping, you get up there. Also, you knew how to do more bomb jumping, you get another power up early.
Okay,
Huh?
let's go.
Worked well enough.
To be honest, I had no idea what the rhythm was going on with my fingers. I just managed to pull it off.
You were like, go, go, go! Good enough, good enough! Yep. If you do the bomb jump well, we could get a certain suit upgrade early.
We have to go back north there, don't we?
Nope.
Is it here?
Yes. You see that gray path up north?
Do we test our fate? Let's go.
Alright, well, at least you're gonna try it. Let's go for it. I will say this one's difficult, though. This was probably one of the most difficult morph ball bomb jumps to attempt. But if you can pull it off, you get this upgrade
Is this
early.
diagonal you were talking about?
Somewhat. Well, if you want to play the game the right way, you probably don't want to do this, but... Well, if you're trying to speedrun this, this is like one of the biggest moments to save time. Not this path. You want to go to the door down there and then go up the next cavern. I will say this. If you're speedrunning, this is probably one of the most recommended things to do. If you do morph ball bomb jump, you get this power up really early. Because the way they make you get this normally is really freaking annoying.
Yep.
You basically have to go forward to the game, then come back here, and then go back to right where you were. That's why I choose about random to get this. Well, if you don't have the patience to pull this off, you may just want to do it the normal way. I love just going through the maps. It's like, okay, go this way to get this. And then you get this, and it's like, okay, go this way to go back there. Oh, for fuck's sake, I was just there!
More here? Okay, no, I don't want to do this way.
No, it's fine.
Because I was thinking of the other path.
Yep. I try to make sure I know a lot of the Metroid games like very passionately. I could get a good speed run on all of them except Samus Returns now. Like this one, Fusion, Super I can do in under 2 hours. Dread I can do in under 3 if I wasn't going for 100%.
Yeah, something about going for 100% in Drake just feels right.
Yup, where Samus Returns, it's the only one that has 150 items because it's mean. And well, I will say you do get nothing in this game other than ending screens for 100%.
Hey, it's something at least.
Yeah, at least you get something. You typically want to go on the top half in this room. And I will say though, well, since we haven't really technically discussed on the channel yet, I did play Metroid Prime Remastered. I gotta say, yo, it's very faithful. It's still very good. Now we finally know what Retro Studios has been working on. God damn it! Yeah, by the way, be up here. So, yep, you gotta time it very well. There's a certain rhythm to it. You just don't want to mash too fast, because if you do, then you won't be able to keep jumping. And basically, if you're trying to do a diagonal, you want to move slightly one way, and then every time you hit a bomb, you want to go forward and then back. It's really, really dumb. That's it, yeah. Yep, see, you always have a... That's the other problem with this room. You have that, too. They don't make it easy for you to pull this off. You really gotta be good with it. Just let me know you're running out of patience. We just say fuck it. But yep, just to give you guys a little tease for what you could do. You know, you're bombing up well like that. You basically fly your way all the way up to the top. These are all, Yep, you can fly your way all the way up to the top of this room, and you can possibly manage to get up there. Ooh!
Okay.
See, yep. And here's the thing. The reason we can't get up here yet, we need a better jump. That's why you need to do the bomb jump to get this early. Now, unfortunately, we can't get the high jump until later.
I should not be testing that fate.
Yeah, this is a pretty tough maneuver to do. But yep, it was always nice to get a taste. You know, if you guys have the patience and the time, get through the whole game once and try to learn your path, and then see if you can master some of the tactics. Oh wow, you almost got a diagonal one going there.
I'm trying to get a feel for it.
Yeah, it's really weird. You gotta like, basically gotta keep pushing back on the bombs you're dropping as you go forward. You don't have to even hold forward as you're flying up. You just have to hold back and you'll keep going like diagonally forward. That's once you start going forward anyway. It's, like I said, it's complicated. Yeah, basically just gotta keep bombing and just holding away.
Oh, I think that's how it works.
Yep, time the rhythm right, you can basically just keep going forward. Like I said, it's an advanced maneuver. But yeah, I will say this though about this Metroid game. I would say this is arguably like the best Metroid game for like a Metroid veteran. Like I said, the creative freedom you have with this game compared to the others in the series, like this game allows you to break the game in more ways than any other Metroid game. And the crazy thing was, it was designed this way.
Yep.
Like, they designed these with sequence breaks in mind. That's why I love the Metroid games. They do it so well. But of course, it requires insane mastery.
Yep. It requires a very particular set of skills.
Yep.
And just trying to start off is kind of the annoying part.
Yeah, I know. But man, yeah. This is definitely a great place to test your Metroid skills. You want to really speedrun. That's what all the ending screens are for, too. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe I should remaster Metroid on the road.
That needs a reboot.
Yep. Oh! Getting somewhere there. Yeah, that would need basically a reboot. God damn you, Metroid on the RAM.
Oh!
Yeah,
I panicked.
You have to know once you get close enough just to try to commit to going forward, but you really gotta know like when to do that. It could be painful, but we might see it happen. Just know this isn't the only morph ball bomb jump you're gonna have to do. Oh, this is the hardest part of it. I will say this is the hardest part of the morph ball bomb jump. Once you get up to that ledge, it's easier from there.
So forgive me if this is excruciating to watch, ladies and gentlemen.
This is kind of what comes with the territory of trying to practice these. Oh! To really try to...
I feel like I need to, like, the problem is I feel like I need to start from here to be able to pull it off, but...
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh!
It's so scary, man!
I know. Now you know what it's like for the speedrunners that try to get good at these games. Now you know exactly...
I know! Like, I know what speedrunning's like!
Oh! It's just knowing that right threshold. I will say though, as much as don't usually try to speedrun, Metroid games are usually an exception. I will say, once you actually know some of the exploits, it is a good feeling pulling them off. It really is. Like, it can be ecstasy sometimes. It's like, yes, I don't need these powers! Fuck you! Ooh, yes! Okay, now I just have the mortal bomb jump up there. This will be easier.
You know, you say that.
As long as you don't fall, you'll be fine. Blast them and then try to... Oh no! Ooh. You just need to be able to be under right where the block disappears and then just blast upward. You need to shoot the block away and then just start bombing upward.
First thing to do that.
And if you can do it right. And trying to adjust to a diagonal bomb jump while you're in the middle of a straight one can be a little complicated too. Oh, gotta love these Metroid exploits. Then again, even as somebody who's speedrun friggin' Super Metroid, I still can't do the one to get the power bomb early in Super Metroid. Because it kind of requires... That kind of requires having to, like, wall jump well. Yes, you did it! You can do it! Alright! So, it'll be a little annoying to get through here. Once you get through here, you'll be good.
So, I did my first exploit, well, second. This is the first time I've done this exploit. There's another exploit that I love doing, but I'm going to save that for a little bit later.
That one's a lot easier to do.
I'll show you the exploit that I love doing personally when I play this game.
Yup. I've done it before too. It is a good speedrunner strat as well, so.
I should not be
down there.
Yep, I know. Why does it feel like I need bombs?
I think it'll be fine.
Okay, no, I can make it. Just not from here. Here.
Actually, try to go. I'm trying to think. Go the platform right to your left, the lower one. Try to go there. I think you might be able to activate a block you can blow up or something. Or here.
Oh, duh.
That makes it easier, actually. I was gonna say the other one, but you know what? This makes even more sense. Yeah, by the way, I think these bugs you have to drag them.
Yeah,
over
you have to drag them
spots.
to these plants to break, basically send them down.
Yep. Congratulations! You got the Varia suit early!
First time I did this exploit.
It saves you a lot of time if you really know this game well.
I'm kind of curious how long it took me to do that.
I think it took like 8 minutes.
Either way.
And there we go.
My nice orange glow.
Yep.
Other nice thing about the various suit.
Yep, I do love that color. Yep. It'll also make exploring the next area easier. So that's why I always recommend getting it before we go to Kraid's lair. Also, these bugs won't be able to hurt you.
Bugs will no longer be able to hurt you. And acid no longer hurts you.
Yep.
Fortunately,
you no longer get hurt in basic acid.
Fortunately, you still move like a brick.
Yep. That's what a power-up that could have been a Metroid 1 but wasn't would be useful for.
Yep. That's one thing you'll notice about a lot of the power-ups in here. You'll notice that a lot of these power-ups that are unknown, well, you'll see when we get to it. You'll see.
Their power beyond our control, beyond our understanding.
Power beyond this game's understanding.
Yep. And now we have this done, we go back to Kraid's lair.
Yep. Let's go. Exploit done.
Yep, there's not really anything to get over to the... There's like one item to get to the right, but I don't think it's worth getting right now.
We'll probably come back around here anyway, right?
Yeah, we're just going to go over the game 100% to start anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yep, I'll just say that. For Kraid's lair, I'll just say this. Having this will make Kraid's lair a lot easier. Because you can't imagine, there's a lot of acid in there.
Yep.
So having this will make it so you get through a lot of territory a lot more easily.
Huh. I didn't think I'd be doing as well as I am with the bomb exploits, but okay, first things first, let's just get back.
Hey, it's not perfect, but it's effective. You managed to do it well enough.
Yep.
You got the right rhythm somewhere in there. And it was enough.
For it.
Sometimes spamming it can work.
I sort of felt a rhythm.
Yeah.
That did work. It's like 1, 1, 2, or something like that.
You're like doing like double time what the rhythm's supposed to be.
I was trying to like double tap. It's like this.
Yeah.
And then it's like this.
Yeah, you were like doing double time.
Yeah.
Which, hey, works.
That rhythm
works,
actually
man.
connected.
If you can do it, you can do it. You just don't want to be too fast, because you only have 3 bombs on screen at a time.
Yeah. Because I wanted to make sure that,
Oh, getting that energy tank helped us get friggin' Varia suit early, too. Gave you the confidence.
Yep.
Yep, like I said, this game's the best for figuring out exploits. It's friggin' wonderful.
Yeah, this game is beautiful when it comes to this. It's so beginner friendly, and with how it's designed, it's also professional friendly.
Yup. Beautiful. That's why you see like tool assisted speedruns in this game that can be like 48 minutes.
It's amazing. But first things first, let me save.
Oh, good
after
idea.
Doing that.
Yeah. God damn. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Also notice there's a hole in there.
Huh. Neat.
Yeah, they do still have some of these tunnels you have to keep bombing repeatedly to get through. I hated that in original Metroid one, I gotta say. That was always really annoying. Okay, go to this wall. Drop a bomb, drop a bomb, drop a bomb, drop a bomb. We go fucking 4 pixels forward.
Yep.
Cool.
Can't go in this way, but we get ourselves a nice...
Nothing in there.